Hmm. I wonder when the TLD update's out. When's the patch coming out? Let's have a look. What? What the hell is this? Oh my god, I've got to call Dunn. All right.
Hey, Koru, what's up?
Dunn, have you seen
Yes.
hinterland.com today?
No. Why? What's going on?
Oh my god.
What?
Let me show you.
A second cougar?
A second something. Look at this.
What? Blackfrost, the Long Dark 2. What?
It's not even.
Oh,
It's
my
not
God.
even another game from Hinterland. It's a sequel to The Long Dark. Look at
Wow,
this. This is insane.
I really 100% thought that their next game was not going to be another Long Dark game.
There's
Horse?
horses.
Horse, hockey stick.
2026.
Wait, I'm looking at everything. Cities, trucks, possible rose hips. Oh my gosh. Well, I could spend probably just 5 minutes. Well, wait. Okay, early access 2020. Coming to early access 2026. All right, so we've got time.
We do. Hang
We
on.
got time. All right, well, let's look at this. Let's run through this.
All right, let's go through this. Okay, well, this looks like The Long Dark.
Yeah, I mean that is the Long Dark there.
Oh, so this is just about all
that's
their
also-
creations. Okay, so
Okay.
let's find out more about this. Blackfrost reminds me of Frostpunk a little bit.
Blackfrost. Yeah.
Wow.
It makes you think of Black Ice as well.
Yeah.
What's this now?
There's a video.
Ooh, wait, trailer. Okay.
Let me expand the screen a little bit for you. Here we go. 1.5 minutes. Can you hear that okay?
Oh, I like the art style. Yeah. So,
Wow. Chopping trees.
oh, will we be chopping trees? Ooh. We might have to take a second pass through this.
Yeah. Same
Oh.
wolf howling sound.
Moose.
Oh, look.
Peaches!
Peaches.
The same peaches. I had an
Oh.
emotional reaction to a peach can.
Guitars.
People.
Wow, they're
There's
dragging
lot
a
of people.
person. There are a lot of people. Oh,
People helping each
Is
other.
this co-op?
What? No. Shut up.
They Brown Bramble nuclear power plant.
Nuclear power plant. Oh, wow.
Radiation?
Talk about your zone of contamination.
Yeah.
What is that?
The Aurora's still doing
The
its
Aurora's
thing.
still there. So is this set after, or is this set during, like as it happened?
Early access 2026.
Live to what? Hinterland. I was reading that. Live together,
Yeah.
die alone.
Live together, die alone. Should we go to the Steam page?
Wait, it says what genre co-op. It says co-op right there. Look, co-op.
That's oh my god. 2026
All
though.
right, all
Can
right.
we wait until 2026? Let's look at the Steam page.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, look.
Okay,
Let's see if I can
can
expand these a little bit. Wow, look,
Okay,
a wolf.
yeah.
Look at the wolf.
Okay.
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, birch forest.
Oh, that's good. What I really, really like is it's the same art style updated.
Yeah.
Like it's still that kind of watercolor, half realism, but not trying to be photorealistic. That's fantastic. Oh, I love that shot. One thing that
beautiful.
I really like on this, I'm gonna get all super artsy on you, is the lighting of the sun there.
That's
on
amazing.
how there's a peak of sun through the clouds there. That's really, really cool.
nicely done. Look at this. The trees aren't fully snowy. They're like colored.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like from that tiny little
This is the
30-second
screenshot.
preview that we saw. Yeah.
Yeah. Candles.
And it's got days counting down on the
Days-
mirror
days.
there.
Counted off. Did you see the propane tank in the stove?
Oh, yeah. Huh. It's like your little kitchen that you made the other night on.
Yeah, exactly.
But actually, oh wow, look at all these screens and this. What are all
TVs
these?
all over the place.
Yeah, that Aurora looks amazing.
Wow, it does.
Lantern looks really cool. Oh look, the lantern fuel indicator is like
fuel indicator.
Yeah,
is different.
That's it.
And
that's our
it looks
screenshots.
like, I mean, that could be. Can you go back to that screenshot for a second? Sorry, I'm obsessing. It looks like that. That doesn't look like fire. Well, there's smoke coming out of the chimney, though. I was going to say that doesn't look like firelight to me. That looks like electrical light, like a generator, maybe.
Does a bit.
But there, it might be a generator just for light, or it might not be a generator at all.
Wow.
Okay. So.
Oh, the video is auto playing again.
You're
Sorry.
so excited.
So excited. I'm sneezing. Wow. Experience the quiet apocalypse as survivors in the northern industrial city of Harmont and its vast environs. A year has passed since the Aurora first appeared in the sky, rendering all technology inert, with survivors just starting to emerge to face their new reality in its aftermath. Surrounded by a majestic, rugged wilderness, encounter the remnants of an isolated society still coming to terms with how the world has been forever changed. How will you choose to survive? Live together, die alone. Survive as a lone wanderer in this frozen wasteland of city, town, forest, and farm, or huddle together as a group of survivors in whatever shelter you can make for yourselves. As solo players, decide how much you'll learn to live with NPC survivor communities struggling to find their way in this harsh world. As co-op players, lean on each other and combine your skills and efforts to eke out another day of existence in the hostile environment. Alone or together, choose your own path to survival.
Wow.
Urban survival. That's so cool. It's so different from the Long Dark. Not having any towns really other than Milton and a little, little smatterings. This is a city. This is like the Last of Us meets the Long Dark. It's like buildings.
The will to live. Survival is as much about what's in your head as in your pack. With Blackfrost, your success is no longer just about your physical condition. Blackfrost's new will to live system adds elements of psychological survival to the mix, introducing resilience, capitalized, and its substats to the well-established mechanics. Manage your doubts and fears and find comfort in the small things if you want to survive.
Like people were playing guitar. Do we have to keep our morale up?
Yeah, it sounds like that. What is that game? Winter Survival had kind of a trauma system.
It's almost like an insanity system, yeah. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so it's quite
Dungeon.
small. Look at this.
Long
this
Dark
is
and
like
Darkest Dungeon are the same game.
Yeah. Don't start. We've got a shipwreck here. Urban risks, the deep freeze of an intense northern winter, extreme weather events, aurora storms, and the dreaded radioactive Blackfrost emitted by the reactor complex looming on the horizon. Layered on the dangers from wildlife and other survivors you encounter along the way. Oh, other survivors are a problem. Oh, okay.
From wildlife and other survivors.
Yeah. So we could encounter NPCs that attack you as well. So it's definitely
I personally don't want that.
Yeah,
but,
it's personally not the isolation of the Long Dark one for sure.
And I'm kind of okay with there are other people.
Yeah.
One of the things that I've always liked about the Long Dark is that I'm not fighting other people, zombies, whatever. And it'll be what it'll be.
It might be that you have you work together with people. It's not all about attacking each other.
A faction system. They've introduced with the trader now a bit of a faction system of you have to earn trust. So it could be something like that.
Well, Wintermute, before they did the Redux mode, was all about getting a trust. It's the same trust system that you had with Grey Mother.
Oh, really?
And with Jeremiah.
I didn't know that.
So in episode 1, you had a trust system with Grey Mother. If you stole from her house, because you can take anything from her house now in Wintermute, but if you took anything from her house in the early version of the episode, she would lose trust with you. She wouldn't give you things. She wasn't as nice with you. She didn't help you. She didn't answer your questions. If you built trust up with her, now she gives you soup and stuff. She's way nicer than she used to be. Jeremiah was the same. He would give you blueprints to how to make things. He would teach you more about the game and surviving, all that sort of stuff from trust. But again, you could ruin his trust by stealing or by making things difficult for him, or so that was in the game. So they're obviously taking like a existing mechanic to put it onto the trader, and this could also have something similar. But what is this? The innovative perma-life system turns every death into a new adventure. Accumulate new risks and fears for your survivor as you move through the world and succumb to various hazards. Face your fears, overcome their downsides, and strengthen your survivor's story in the world. Make your mark, but classic permadeath is still an option.
Okay, so it sounds like maybe that's kind of a roguelike mode where with each death you pick up perks or something, but you can turn that off. So like kind of like maybe an expanded version of the cheat death system.
Yeah. So it's being built using early access to maximize player feedback loops. So people are going to get this before 2026, or is that when they start the early access, do we think?
Well, I think it said early access starts 2026,
Oh, okay.
I think.
I
think it said that at the top.
Yeah, this builds on Hinterland's long-standing reputation as a pioneer of the early access model, with The Long Dark being the first game to exist simultaneously on multiple early access platforms and on PC and console at the same time. Similarly, Blackfrost will be built a piece at a time and will launch without the game's complete planned world. So the same thing, like we just had Mystery Lake, and then we got, we believe this is the ideal approach.
I can't imagine. Now, how many maps are in the game when you started?
Quite a few. I definitely saw the arrival of Blackrock, Ash Canyon, and obviously all the ones that you would have seen. What's the earliest map that I would have seen that was new and added? Yeah, we didn't have sprains.
Oh, wow.
I played the game very briefly when it had the brandishing of a torch. So instead of holding a torch and a stone, you would brandish, and they would run away. But yeah, I played pre-sprains, but I can't remember what maps. I think I had most maps, but yeah, we definitely did Blackrock and Ash Canyon, and then obviously all the new ones. But yeah, I remember them adding Ash Canyon and me very hurriedly finishing my Faithful Cartographer so that I didn't, because I thought, oh no, they're going to add Ash Canyon to map.
Yeah.
And they did quite a lot later, actually, way after they added it into the game. And same thing with Blackrock. Thankfully, they haven't added Blackrock. But I remember panicking and being like, I'm not updating my PlayStation so I don't have to map everywhere in the new region. But yeah, this is so intriguing.
Wow. Now, can you go like back up to? Because I'm curious. Because they said, is there like we're on the Steam page?
Yeah.
Is there like a feature list or something?
There's genres.
Like if you expand that, I guess just why early access? No, that's probably just the standard stuff. Because I wonder if there's survival crafting.
Yeah,
because that's been kind of the big thing the Long Dark doesn't have.
Yeah, you can't base build.
Most of the other survival games, you can't base build and stuff. And I think adding a co-op without having that.
Yeah. It also says here, it's the evolution of the survival sandbox, refining every aspect of the original and introducing co-op to the formula. But they also said something here that I didn't read out about how they've done 10 years of development with survival gameplay. It evolves every aspect of the survival formula to its 2.0 iteration, setting the table for the next generation of survival games. Build your own survivor, customize traits and skills, collect scars and stories, and experience a life as a survivor. So you are making your own survivor. So you're not a set character either.
Many games have tried to bring... Oh, are you making... Wait. Are you making your... Build your own survivor.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone. That's... Suddenly,
we're not Will and Astrid.
Character customization.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
No, Will and Astrid. I'm of mixed feelings about.
Me too. I love them, but I'm also very pleased that we can create our own.
Yeah.
But also many games have tried to bring survival mechanics, but Blackfrost is the first survival game built ground up as a survival RPG.
That's an intriguing statement. I don't know how quantifiable that is, but oh wow, there's just so much to think about. So it really is like one of the things that I've seen over the past 2 years or so with two games that I've been focused on, one more than the other, is Darkest Dungeon and Frostpunk.
Yeah.
And in both cases, they released twos that were
very
basically
different.
We took the same Legos and made a different set. This sounds much more like an iteration of Long Dark. Like we took the Long Dark structure, and are adding things to it and refining things, but we're not blowing it up and starting over. You're not suddenly not going to have condition or not going to care about your stamina or something.
And we're putting you in a city.
Interesting.
We're putting you in an urban environment with a farm attached, with the forest attached, with the... That's so intriguing to me. And you wonder, like, are they going to do another 10 years of development where they add a gazillion maps? Like, or, like, is this is really...
Now, I think probably, you know, some people are going to say, and I don't think they're wrong, hey, you didn't finish this one.
Yeah.
I'm not a story mode person, so that's not me. But by the time this comes out, that should be done. I feel pretty confident that episode 5 is coming out next year.
Yeah, early next year
and
is the plan.
I don't see anything here talking about a narrative side to it, like a story mode.
Most
which to me is
survival.
good.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It seems like this is where their development strength has gone at this point, and boy.
Whereas I'm at the other end where I got the game for the story mode, tried survival and went, oh, I really love this, and just played it for years. But I'm quite invested, and I think you are too, in seeing the story end. You still want to see the story end and what happens to Will and Astrid, but I must play the ending.
I don't think I'm going to be happy with what happens to Will and Astrid. That's because I'm Will and Astrid, ride or die. I want them together in the end.
Me too. And I don't think it's going to be a happy ending because have you met Hinterland?
Yeah, exactly. It's not called The Long Happy.
Yeah. But yeah.
Wow. Okay. Can we run through that trailer again?
Yeah, let's do it.
A bit slow. I don't know how much time you have, but
I have a little bit of time. It's all good. Let's do it. You're seeing random recommendations here. This is not me logged in. This must be based on the video itself. I'm very confused by this. Right, let's...
Well, I do see Tiny Glade in there.
That's true.
All right, can you pause when they do different... Okay, so...
We've got, like, nuclear towers over here.
You're right. Okay. Yeah, this is what I want to do, is just kind of stop on scenes and just, what do we see?
What can we see in a minute and a half?
Yes. And I mean, I don't think I think we're looking at pre-rendered cutscenes. I don't think we're looking at in-game engine. I don't think we're looking at maps that you can
This is
walk
even
through.
like artistic sort of like ideas, even like, sketches in a way. This is so cool to me that if we can chop trees, then this is...
Yeah, so that suggests maybe crafting, or at least being able to take trees down so that you can do create your own limbs, maybe.
And it's interesting seeing how the characters move. It's like a different fluidity to it, especially when you see him like wipe away that, which we're going to see again soon. This is intriguing. Look how carefully that they're walking to this plane as the ice starts to crack around them. Look at all the different attempts, it looks like, or someone's been out there, or...
The color scheme of that plane, I mean, it feels like a plane you would find in the world. It's the art... Not just the art style, but the art design, the color design is very the same.
Yeah, love all the greens and the blues.
I feel very pretentious and artistic talking about color design.
Yeah, this is cool, huddling and making a fire. So similar mechanics.
Yeah.
So...
Nice little nooch there.
Good, nooch. This is a bridge that's out. That's
Love
very
that.
cool. Very cool. Look at the green.
Very
radioactive. Look at this.
Very zone of contamination there.
Yeah. Look at this is artistic sort of, I think, drawings rather than very cool. Green sludge. Because we've got a dead deer carcass like we're used to seeing.
Actually, can you go back for a second?
Yeah.
To that bridge.
Yeah.
So that water looks reasonably shallow and slow moving.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we could gain the ability to cross streams, cross water a little bit?
That would be good. Instead of
right now water is death. Yeah.
I reckon that would be really good if we could do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially with horses. If we're gonna have horses, we're gonna be able to go across water.
Look at this. This wolf is like in a almost like a Zoc wolf. They're like radioactive and like hunched down on its haunches. And this one's doing its good old howl from the first game.
Yeah. And then there's the moose there.
I like how they've kept the people style from the with the red noses and the He's cleaning off his pinnacle
Yeah,
peaches.
I hope they keep that. I want to make my own bizarre survivor person.
But also, I want them to keep a couple of little touches like pinnacle peaches. How cool would it be if they kept
I
the
love
same
that
products?
the peaches were there.
Yeah. Look
No,
at
I think they will. I think we'll see, Stacy's grape and all of that.
some things people have been asking for in TLD, the first game, for quite a while is candles. Also, we're in a fire station. That's very cool.
I like it. Great place to base a fire station because you could slide down the pole.
Yeah. We've got a can here of what looks like pork and beans.
Yep. And this is the morale I think that you were talking about with the guitar and huddled around the fire and like easing your sanity.
But I also think they get is that a moose or a deer? Oh.
Go back.
Oh, sorry, not far enough.
I'm gonna say bear.
Oh, true. Yeah,
Travois.
Travois, but it's a person travois. You noticed?
Yeah.
It's like more like a sled. They're pulling.
That's not how you transport survivors. You throw them over your shoulder.
You throw them off bridges.
And then off a bridge.
Hey, that's that town. That's the town there, Harmont.
Yeah.
3
miles to
So
Harmont.
maybe you can get quite far away from the city. Oh. Someone with a flare and we're being nervous. They're searching.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So here's excellent observation. These are people, the 3 people on the left are all together doing a searching, and then this person on the right is clearly not in the same group and has a weapon and
Just waiting.
is at least considering what their options are.
Yeah, and look, I love this bridge. I want to see this bridge up close.
Yeah.
Then we've got it looks like an ad for the plant that is the problem. The Bramble nuclear plant here.
Yeah, that is the plant. Yeah, you're right.
We're halfway, everybody. Helping each other in side places.
Love it. Co-op. Now, I wonder what if that is an actual mechanic?
Yeah,
where
you help each
people
other.
working together can boost each other into a situation that one person can't reach.
Yeah. Look how frozen this place is. And then there's a crow inside with there's a frozen body on the couch. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah, it's the new Carl. Then we've got a crow.
Carl. Gotta have a crow.
Timbies. So she's...
Now, this person is screwed.
Their clothes certainly are if she gets nipped. She has to look in the eye of all these Timbies to make sure they don't attack her. So she's going to have to be on a real swivel.
Now, I don't suppose there's any chance these aren't Timbies. And
they look very Timby-like, don't they? They look very pale
Timby
to me.
Timby is the new fetch. They're going to make Timby happen.
Oh, see? That's scary. Then we got a flare here. This is the power plant. Look at the Aurora. Yeah, look at the letters all melty. It's very cool artistically. We've got crows in the trees, maybe?
Now, this guy, there's going to be like alarms and like radiation alarms or something. And this guy is going to put his suit on or have a suit on. And
yeah, here he is.
I'm wondering if this is showing us it. Like, this is the one shot that makes me wonder whether we're seeing the Aurora as it's happening for the first time. Rather than, but it doesn't look like that. This looks already pretty desolate.
And it does say
run down
that it's been a year since the Aurora happened.
Yeah, okay, no, I'm wrong.
Yeah, but that's really interesting.
Don't listen to me.
That we might have a device perhaps and a suit so we can go inside the power plant and find things.
He does have graffiti on his clothes, so I guess, this is post.
And this is very intriguing.
I don't get what this is. I think this might be artistic.
Yes.
And not from the game.
But it's the same Aurora sound.
The T is the hatchet. I didn't notice that until just now.
And this is the Long Dark 2. They're not hiding away from this being the Long Dark 2. This is definitely not like a new Enterprise, a completely separate beast. It is.
Which is what I thought they were doing. I thought they were going in a different direction. Yeah.
I thought they were doing a sci-fi thing, and instead they're doing this.
So
yeah,
I think there's probably more sci-fi in this, and the stuff that came out of Tales and stuff is definitely more sci-fi than I think Wintermute.
Yeah,
that I've seen is. I'm gonna close that. Wow, how did the stream go? Go away, Discord. Wow, that's
Wow.
just shocking and incredibly exciting. I didn't see the update coming the day it came out.
No.
And now we get The Long Dark 2
They
early
just
access 2026.
absolutely kept this so silent and just sprung it on us.
Yeah.
As the
Didn't see
studios
this at all.
As the studio's about to release the hotfix and close down for the year. So it was very nicely timed. And I'm very, very intrigued by what we.
There's a lot of things. What is the thing you're most excited about of everything you saw?
The co-op is going to be so fun. I can't wait to play with all of my Hobbit friends. But I'm also like an urban environment. Like I've been saying for ages, I want the final, Perseverance Mills to be a proper built-up town. Like it doesn't make any sense that this whole island only has these little towns. There's no hospital or doctor's office apart from the infirmary and the
Walmart.
prison. There's no but there's no
Where's Walmart?
There's no there was one school in Milton. There's no evidence of people actually realistically living there. And I want to see a big town and actually going from that to this being an actual city, an urban environment.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Hole up in an apartment, barricade the door, keep people out. Like I don't love the idea of there being other people, but I like the idea of working with my friends to survive in this new world and figure things out. And even my husband messaged me and was like, "Oh, do you think we could play it together?" And I was like, "Yes." Yes, we could.
Yeah. Annie, same thing.
You could finally get on the bandwagon of the Long Dark.
I know. Join us. Become one with us.
One of us.
I think the other thing I'm really interested in, first, I'm like reassured by a lot of things. I'm reassured that the art style is in the same direction and the music is in the same direction. The atmosphere of the Long Dark is so great. And I get that I'm glad to see they understand how important that is to making it be a Long Dark game.
Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
Iterating rather than reinventing. And that this whole, I don't want to call it a trauma system because that's not what they called it. But this, the mental impact, having that be something different than you have cabin fever, which is, I think all of us are like, it's a little weird. Like having it be something better than that is really exciting because that would be a real problem. And so I'm really, really excited about that. And the co-op is just, when can we start?
Yeah, exactly. Sign us up. Sign us up. Give us early play testing access. Yes. We will play the crap out of this and tell you exactly what we love and hate about it. And I'm just so excited about the prospect of it being. And I would have bought the next sci-fi game that they decided to bring out because that's what I thought they were making. But to see that they're like, you know what, we're going to take what's been successful for us and do slightly different beast with it, with a new engine and smoother, great idea.
And this is the safe move. Like it's the move I'm excited about. But it's the safe move, from a business perspective to go from strength to strength rather than from a established, the only thing you make. Now we're going to make, I wrote a fantasy series. Now I'm going to write a rom-com. Like, that's a lot more dangerous than I'm going to write another fantasy series.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I'm glad to see them go from strength to strength. And I also think that this could mean good things for the Long Dark currently.
Yep.
Because they're going to want to keep that heartbeat alive. And, this is coming early access 2026. So they need things to be happening with the Long Dark, because I'm still hoping for like new maps and like, a little bit more additional development with TLD. Either that or open up, with a proper mod manager and, but the Long Dark is the financial support system for the Long Dark 2. So they need reasons for people to keep buying it. And I don't think episode 5 by itself would be enough.
No, and I think they have said that they will support the Long Dark as long as the Long Dark is financially viable and makes sense for them to do so. But eventually it will reach the end of its life cycle and it will fizzle down. I think the Long Dark is a really unique beast, and I actually don't think it's going to fizzle out as quickly as they think it's going to.
No.
And I think they need to keep having a team or a small group of people dedicated to the Long Dark while the Long Dark 2 is becoming like a big thing, because I think this game is going to, if it's as good as it looks, this game is going to be very successful for them, and not just among the community, but also anybody who loves survival games, anybody who loves anything like this.
Absolutely.
This is going to go great.
Absolutely.
And I could not believe that this dropped today. Like,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I
oh my
had to
god.
talk to you as soon as I could.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I'm very excited, and yeah, I guess we'll keep looking for updates, and when there's stuff to talk about, we will talk about it.
We
And
will talk about it.
the second we can get in there and get cracking on it, we will. I mean, 2026. I'm gonna say it's a long way away, but man, time moves fast. The older you get, the faster it goes.
Sure does.
So it'll
Yep.
be here before you know it.
Sure does. Yeah, we're going to have episode 5 out first quarter of next year, probably some updates. And then, like that, we're going to be nearing Christmas 2025, and they're going to be saying it's coming out, and we'll know a date.
Well, and they did say that they'll be releasing more stuff for base customization. So they're definitely doing that. I'm remembering now that
Yes.
that there are some other things coming. So yeah, I would expect more stuff to get us there.
Yes.
To get us to 2026. Yeah.
And I'm really excited by
So-
the prospect of the camera being in more places. I'll just say that, Hinterland. Let's when you come back from the holidays, can we have the camera in
yeah.
some more places?
Please.
Because I just started a run where I deliberately started in the area the camera spawns, if you don't want a spoiler, and picked it up, and it is so fun. I am loving
tell
having
me
the camera.
Don't tell me that.
You have to go get the camera done. Even if you start a run like I did, a Voyager run in the region, and
Yeah.
go get it, you got your grace period to go get it without any hassles. Get out. Oh, it's so fun. And there's new achievements. Take cameras, take pictures with like the 3 different films.
What I honestly wish we're sidebarring on the camera for 2 seconds here. What I honestly wish they had done with the camera, right? We're not going to say where it is.
No.
Because we're saying where it is, yes, it's in a fixed location. It is in one place.
It is, yeah, sadly.
And that place is not Camp HQ in Mystery Lake. Like,
It's
it is
not
not
friendly.
easy to get to.
Yeah.
So what I wish they had done, because it's a for fun system, if they wanted to do it this way, make it be a game unlock. Where once you've reached it once,
Yeah, you can find
then
it in other places.
in your inventory, or you can find it in other places, or it's just there when you start the game,
Yeah.
or you can select you want to start with the camera. So that you went on that adventure one time. You made it kind of like the new maps, the new DLC maps.
Yeah.
That you can't select them as spawns even in custom until you've been there one time.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd like to see them do that rather than just have it show up in more places. I think that would make it more fun. I wish they did that with the radio too.
The only other thing I can think of that they could do would be to put it in some sort of locked box or a locked room. You know how there's still some doors in the game you can't unlock. There's the cabin at the bottom of SP that has a locked back room, right? So you could put it in a locked cabinet that you can't break into with the pry bar. You could put it somewhere so that people who have the DLC can get a key and unlock it, and people who don't, like, I don't know if there's another way they could have done this, but I definitely don't think they need to make it DLC only.
They could randomly select one car in all of Great Bear Island and then put it inside the gas cap. Because you can open the gas cap on all the cars, but nobody does it because there's nothing
Just
in there.
like us opening
or one mailbox.
Us opening the
One
visors.
mailbox somewhere.
We've been opening the visors for years, and finally they mean something. Maybe the gas caps can have something in them. But I'm finding film everywhere. But yeah, the camera is.
Oh my god. Yes. I'm drowning in film.
Worth getting. What to say? Go get it.
All right, I'll
get it.
I'll consider it.
All right, I better let you go. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Okay.
And
well, this is awesome. I'm so excited about
Very
this. I'm
excited.
so excited to everyone that we will be showing this shared video to. And it's
what
a
are you
great
most
day for Long
excited about,
Dark.
everybody? What are you most excited about?
Yeah. Tell us
Tell us
what you're most excited about. What are you gonna do first? And what do you see? What did we miss in those screenshots and videos? Because I'm gonna spend a lot of time just like pausing and
Analyzing.
zooming in and
Enhance.
Yes. I'm just excited. I didn't know I could get emotionally reactive to a can of peaches. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. So I'm excited.
He had the pork and beans too, the musical fruit.
I know, it's so great.
All right.
Well, thanks so much.
Thanks, friend.
Thanks. See you all
right,
later.
bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.